I got a rock in my shoe. My jeans are cutting me in two. My underwear's too tight. My clothes don't ever fit right. My collar's so tight it's popping my veins. We walk around in constant pain. When I get home from work, I usually start with my shirt. I leave a trail behind. When I undress, I unwind. I like to let it all hang out. Hey, don't you know what I'm talking about? It feels so good to get butt naked. That ain't no sin. Butt naked wearing my skinny skin. Butt naked in my birthday suit. Butt naked and I don't give a hoot. Butt naked like a century-fold. Butt naked is the way to go. I'll join a nudist colony. They make me green with envy. They spend no money on clothes. They got their own dress code. They walk around on natural. No more expensive dry cleaning bills. They just like to get butt naked, swimming on the beach. Butt naked, they're so squeaky clean. Butt naked in their birthday suits. Butt naked now, ain't they cute? Butt naked, there's a sun worship set. Butt naked, what you see's what you get. My girl said you don't know how it feels to walk around in pantyhose and high heels. You ought to try to wear a bra all day. You don't know the price a girl's gotta pay. We wear our clothes so tight we can't move. She said you don't know what a woman goes through. It feels so good to get butt naked like Adam and Eve. Butt naked like the monkeys in the trees. Butt naked like Tarzan and Jane. Butt naked, no more high fashion pain. Butt naked like a centerfold. Butt naked is the way to go. Well, my mama met my daddy down in Alabama. They tied the knot, so here I am. Born on the bayou on the Texas line. Loved in Louisiana and raised on jambalaya. By the time I could walk, I had a guitar in my hand. By the time I could talk, I had my own band. Went on the road when I was 8 years old. Turned 15, I was stealing the show. Need a burn and the women were pretty. It didn't take me long to learn that I was born to boogie. When I was 18, I went to Hollywood. I met Elvis and Marilyn and Johnny B. Good. Got my guitar painted California sun. A red Cadillac, having too much fun. Now we play in them halls and jamming.
At least off on the second
Over
verse.
to MGM. This is little boy we've been telling you about. He lit a cigar and he stuck his hand out. He said, son, have we got a deal for you? We're gonna make you a star and pay you good too. Told him my mama didn't raise no fool. I'll take your money, I'll make you movie. I can tell you right now, I'm trained to boogie.
Right?
Yeah, my name is Bo Siebel. I drank the whiskey by the gallon, never back down, and I love a good challenge. What I do now is what I did then. I like to get down with all my rowdy friends. I can be sweet, and I can be mean, and I wear my hat, and I wear blue jeans. My shades are chrome, my guitar steel. If you think I won't, believe me, I will. Get down on you, baby, cause I ain't no rookie. I was put here to party, and I was born to boogie.
Do a tour of the crypt at the bottom, or you can do a tour of the belfry at the top, and then you actually get to ring the bells of Christchurch, which is pretty cool. It'll take you about 2 hours to the whole area, but it's a really, really great place to go. This is Scotland and
Dublin Castle in the
they have
background.
seen visions of these
If the wife and I are fussing, brother, that's alright. Cause me and that woman bought a light for the fight. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine.
Oh, the man at the apartment is a nosy thing. He comes to my door and it's a ring, ring, ring. Don't mind your own business. Hey, won't you mind your own business? Cause if you mind your own business, then you won't be minding mine.
Yeah, I got a little girl, wears her hair up high. Boys all quiver when she walk by. You better mind your own business. Yes, mind your own business. Yes, mind your own business, and you won't be minding mine. Minding other people's business seems to be high tone. I got all that I can do. I'm minding my own. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. Cause if you mind your business, you won't be minding mine.
I may tell a lot of stories that may not be true, but I can get to heaven just as easy as you. So won't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business? Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine.
Hey, if I want a honky tonk around a 2 or 3, baby, that's my headache. Don't you worry about me. Just mind your own business. Mind your own business. Well, if you mind your business, you'll be busy all the time. 2, 3, 4. Hey! I can't help it. I got the boogie. I went home with a waitress, the way I always do. How was I to know a desperate man. Send lawyers, guns, and money. The shit has hit the fan. Help! I'm coming back. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Watch me now. Hurry up. Send lawyers, guns, and money. The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, my woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. Those Woodland old boys raised on shotguns. We say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
Pulled out to make another landing. So those Higgins boats, those landing craft, they dropped the soldiers off
New York
and then head back to the
He
ship.
never called me
It was
by my
3
name, just
kilometers
you,
off.
Billy. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45, 'cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. 'Cause you can't stop us out and you can't make us run, 'cause we're them old boys raised on shotgun. We say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this. We can skin a buck, run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country
seulement en appartement.
Country boy can survive. Country folks can
Rien ne vaut un bon vieux lavage naturel à l'ancienne.
Well, it's Monday night, the new week has begun. I turn on my TV for some pigskin fun. I see a Super Bowl season here on ABC. The biggest game each week is their specialty. I gotta get ready, make everything right. Monday night football's coming on tonight. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, ready? Are you ready for some football? A Monday night party? Hey, this is Rockin' Randall, hey. Ready to get the good times started. We've got the teams on the field and we turned up the lights. All my rowdy friends are back for Monday night time. Now everyone watches this primetime show. New York, Nashville, San Francisco. We love to watch the kickoff as the game begins. Pretty cheerleaders and last-minute wins. The screaming crowd and the linebackers stare. Scrambling quarterbacks and receivers in the air. Big hits are coming, the backs are cutting inside. Everybody turns out. Everybody's a fan. Hey, this is the biggest party, man. We got you ringing now and then. They got the thing started. We got the week, it's the time that is right. All my rowdy friends are here on Monday night. I went down to the Mary Carter paint store. I said, give me one of them Smith & Wesson Magnum 44s. 'Cause there's a man that the law let loose and justice was not done. This man killed my wife and my only little son. I'll never forget the way he looked all through the trial. He had his big name lawyer and he had that smirky smile. Well, yeah, he got you off on a technicality, but you have to grow wings and fly to ever get away from me. 'Cause I got rights. I got rights too. And this time there won't be no damn lawyers and systems to protect you. But I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna read you your rights. You got a right to know that you're gonna go to hell one of these black nights. And when the trial was over, he had the nerve to say that's the way it goes. I said, well, Hoss, you better get you some corks, 'cause you're gonna have to plug up a few holes. Yes, he thought I was talking just to pass away time, but it kinda looks different now on his knees begging for his life. Hey, I got rights, I got some rights too. And this time there won't be no damn lawyers and systems to protect you. But I'm gonna read you, I'm gonna read you your rights, because I want you to know that you're gonna go to hell one of these black nights. No, and this time there ain't no damn lawyers and systems to save you. Sleepy-eyed, she said, Charlie's drunk again. Why don't you just let it rain? Through the years, he'd always picked it up for the guy who came back and saved his butt. What they have in common is a brotherhood. So you could understand, they were forged by fire. Hard tough to get beyond, give you an unbreakable bond. Forged by fire. When you pray to God, beat the odds, and you walk through hell together, you're forever forged by fire. The young GI said from his VA bed, why you wanna hang out with us broken men? Why you could be spending your time with your family and friends. He told him, son, your family too. I see myself when I look at you, in a place and time you don't forget. So even though we just met, we're forged by fire. Hard tough to get beyond, give you an unbreakable bond. Forged by fire. When you pray to God, beat the odds, and you walk through hell together, you're forever. He said, goodbye, GI. See you next week. He rolls himself out to the street. Pretty hard for him to get up in that van and throw the wheelchair in the back. He was headed home, ready to unwind, when Charlie called, can you help me one more time? He said, Chuck, I'll be there on the double. For a brother, it's no trouble. When you're hard tough to get beyond Iraq, Korea, or Quezon. From Iwo Jima to Afghanistan, we're talking about the American fighting man. was on the news for the world to see. They caught him with his hands on a neighbor's child. Now he swore he'd never done it before, and he cried before the judge in court. So they sent him away for just a little while. Morning found him in his cell. Somebody sent him straight to hell. Begging for mercy down on his knees. Sounds like justice to me. Go on, do your dirty work in your tailored suit and your clean white shirt. You don't care who you hurt. Dealers selling demon lies that hide inside a little glass pipe. So you don't care who dies. This can't go on, I gotta believe. Hey, that's Gabriel's horn blowing on the breeze. And it sounds like justice to me. Mom and Pop had a corner store. It had been there 30 years or more. And they've been robbed about 100 times. Pop walked in like he owned the place, said, "Give up the money," as he slapped his face. He didn't know Pops had a 45. They found him face down on the floor. Dude never made it to the door. Pop said, "I learned in the army how to point and squeeze," and it sounds like justice to me. Go on, do your dirty work in your tailored suit and your clean white shirt. You don't care who you hurt. Dealers selling demon lies that hide inside a little glass pipe. So you don't care who dies. It's gonna catch up to you, buddy. I gotta believe. Hey, that's Gabriel's horn blowing on the breeze. Sounds like justice to me. Listen up, that's Gabriel's horn blowing on the breeze. Sounds like justice to me. Sounds like justice to me. You keep messing around, you're gonna meet the wrong dude in town. Sounds like justice. You reap what you sow. Sounds like justice, justice. Sounds like justice to me. Sounds like justice. Sounds like justice, justice. Now my daddy died when I was 3. My mama didn't bounce me on her knee. My grandma and grandpa's done passed on. That kind of left me all alone. My wife took off after our first child. Oh, my kind of rambling life wasn't her kind of style. So I kind of got toughened up and hard to learn not to feel. They started calling me the man of steel. My friends all call me Superman. I never let nobody get an upper hand. Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do, 'cause the man of steel done got the blues. I can't sleep and I can't eat. Can't watch no love scenes on TV. And I don't know what I'm going to do. The man who still done got the blues. My friends all call me Superman. And Superman never let no woman get an upper